Welcome to your daily tarot message. I'm Veronica. This is Veronica Dreams. Hope you all are doing fantastic out there. This reading is a general daily reading, kind of for the next few days, right? I'm going to use the Barbier Tarot to get started here. And I hope, again, I hope y'all are doing fantastic. Welcome to anybody that's new. Also, those who are repeat customers, appreciate you. And hit that thumbs up button if you are enjoying the content. It really does help my channel a ton. Also, leave me a comment. Much appreciated as well. So let's see what we got going on. Current situation is the King of Cups. Okay, well, I'm not gonna, let's keep pulling. I'll pull all the cards first. Present influence. Oh, I got them mixed up. That is that's strength. And what we don't see here is the Two of Cups. Nice. Unexpected energy is Page of Wands. What to look for. Devil, be careful. Challenge. Two of Wands, strength. Oh, Five of Pentacles. That's interesting to come up in the strength, but we'll talk about that. Where does this all lead? So we got Three of Cups, and then the High Priestess, and our piece of advice is Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. We got lots of twos. We got all of the twos here. Two of Wands, Two of Cups, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. So there is some kind of balance. You might be seeing the number two a lot lately. That could be really something. I know that I go through phases with numbers, but it's definitely the two to me is about balance. It's about keeping things equal. It's also about pairs. I mean, I think of two as a pair, right? So it could be something related to that. But the meaning of this card is really about balancing all of your life areas, putting everything in order here. There's something here where you're trying to be really strong or really maybe even patient. A lot of times when I see this in an influence, it's about being patient, being strong, not giving up, staying with it. But it takes a lot of patience sometimes. I'm going to clarify the King of Cups. I want to see if this is you or someone else. This is in your current situation. So this could be someone that's coming in, would be a very kind person, definitely a leader of sorts, definitely mature. When I say leader, I'm more thinking mature, but definitely has, very much, it's a very, I like the card, but let's see if this is someone else or what do we need to know about this? Is this you? I think for some of you, it could be someone else. But let's see. Having mixed feelings about it. It could be because it's both. Okay, so the Hierophant with the Ace of Swords. This is something that you've wanted to commit to and start something new and be very clear about, like you had an epiphany maybe on it. So this is definitely, it could be either thing. Okay, so everyone, it's going to be a little bit different. For some of you, if you have been wanting to commit to someone, maybe a water sign, that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or maybe just someone that has that in their chart somewhere, they're really a caring person. You've wanted to commit and it's come in like an aha moment. Also, for the other part of you, it could be you committing to, caring about yourself more, caring about, the people around you. But I feel like it's more about you because it's an epiphany, because you've had to be strong. So I do feel like there is something here where you really are trying to, I don't know, maybe change up how your day-to-day is going, how you react to the day-to-day. Again, for some of you, this is a relationship. And I do see that with the Two of Cups is what you don't see. However, the Two of Cups is a little different in this deck. This is more not a partnership as much as it is with someone. It's a partnership with yourself, so it could be that you don't realize that you really need to do this with this King of Cups. So that's why I'm getting kind of like a double message here. Again, there's that King of Cups. It could be, I think, it's a collective reading. So take it as it resonates. Let's see. Two of Cups. We've got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. That's really interesting energy too. This might just be that, like you trying to find, you don't realize that you're trying to find a balance within yourself. you know, you have maybe an energy of that Queen of Wands, but you want to be more, you know, direct or more using more of your intellect with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Wands is more jumping in and doing something. She doesn't think about it as much as the Queen of Swords would. She's dotting every I. She's not so much. And I think that you like both of those energies, but you're trying to combine them. And that's what you don't realize is kind of happening here. And that's why it's been really hard with that Strength card. And, you know, regardless of what that King of Cups is to you, this has been a hard thing because you're trying to, I think you're trying to better yourself here with that Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords. Tell me about this Page of Wands. So in our unexpected, we have the Page of Wands. To me, this is like, I'm just going to jump in and do something here. So you may be like wanting to do something and this surprises you that you're willing to just jump in and do it. That would be the Queen of Wands side, right? So tell me about this Nine of Cups. That wanted to come out with the World. Yeah, you know, I think you realize that the wishing is done. You're over with wishing. You're over with just having these wishing thoughts. You want to make it happen. Page of Wands is going to try to make it happen. They jump in. What you're over with isn't the situation. It's the stagnant part of it. It's the wishing part of it. I'm done wishing. I want this. This is what I want. I'm moving in, going all in. So that's that's what I think. I think there's a little bit of a warning. The devil is what to look for. You know, this is attachments. You may be attached to a certain idea or a certain reasoning. So I would just be really thoughtful of that. It's not necessarily negative, honestly. Page or the devil, please. Six of Wands. Yeah, you need to recognize that something is over here. So be careful of that devil energy. Again, it could be a way you act or do or react or think, or it could be someone else. For those of you, this King of Cups is somebody. This could be an addiction or an attachment to someone else. It's time to recognize that that attachment needs to be over. And that's what to look for. And putting that into play is not necessarily going to be easy because when we have attachments, especially not more so with people, but attachments to ideas and ways of doing things, it's really hard to come out of that. I'm going to take this reading because I need that devil right there. So the challenge here is the Two of Wands. What does this mean? You're going to jump in. This surprises you, right, with the Page of Wands. But once you jump in, you're going to struggle a little bit with how to move forward. The Two of Wands is all about planning on how to move forward, where to go, mapping out your course, so to speak. You're going to struggle with that a little bit. I don't think this is a bad thing. I just think it's going to be there and you're going to say, okay, okay, you know, right? However, I like the Five of Pentacles in your strength because it kind of offsets that Two of Wands. Believe it or not, like the Five of Pentacles in the Rider White, you know, they're walking past the church. And I talk about this for those of you who watch me often. They walk past the church. Why are they passing it? Is it because they don't see it? Or is it because last time they stopped there, it didn't help? Not that I'm saying church doesn't help, but I'm saying the specific situation, it didn't help them. So it's time to move towards something else. And I think that's what's important here is that you're recognizing that you have to go away from that devil. You're recognizing that it's time for a new way of doing something, a new way, you know, a new way forward. Whether it's a person, a feeling, whatever it is, you've recognized that already. So you have that, and that's good because you're going to say, okay, I can do this. So we have the Three of Cups. So where does this lead? It leads to the Three of Cups and then the High Priestess. Well, the Three of Cups is like celebration, being around people that you feel really good with. I feel like it's a celebration. It's also about trust. In this deck, this is more like the Two of Cups. Okay, so and it's true. And I'm not going to pull out the booklet, but she's basically appreciating that he is so light and that he is very like kind of klutzy in a way, like, but she appreciates him and that she recognizes that this person will hold her up. So that's the story behind the card a little bit. Not exact. Okay, so don't quote me on that, but basically. And I like it because it's again being around people that you know will pick you up, that you know will take care of you, that you appreciate, they appreciate you. So I feel like you're going to be really celebrating something here, and it's kind of like just kind of, it's not like this overexcitement. It's really kind of kind feeling, soft feeling, good, comforting. Tell me more about this Three of Cups here. King of Swords with the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I think you're over protecting yourself. Like you're done with protecting yourself. The Seven of Wands, standing up for what you want. It's also self-protection, but the King of Swords has that energy of moving, you know, being direct. So I feel like there's something here where like either someone like comes in and says, yes, I understand that it needs to be this way, or like you understand that you're not going to keep protecting yourself from something that's not worth it. Now, again, for some of you, this King of Swords is that devil. I'll be honest with you. It's a feeling you need to let go of. Then where does it goes to the High Priestess. And in my readings, when I see High Priestess come at the end of the reading, it's a stop. You don't need to know, or you shouldn't know what's going to happen next, or you already do. So I will clarify it if there's anything else here with the High Priestess. But I think it's important that you know, look at the challenge, the strength, and what to look for so that you can, you know, navigate the situation a little easier. It is the King of Cups with the Six of Cups, or Six of Wands, excuse me. So you will be recognizing things with this, whether it's a person or you. So this is good, but I'm not going to read any further because the cards are asking me not to. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like something really good is coming in, but we'll have to wait and see with that High Priestess. It could mean things are supposed to be changing, or literally you're not supposed to know. Your advice is the Two of Swords today. So a lot of you know how I feel when this comes up as advice. It's if you don't let go of this, if you just keep holding, like normally in the right or right, like she's got two swords, she's blindfolded, you can only hold that position for so long. And as soon one of your arms is going to get tired, or they're both going to get tired. And what it's asking you to do is don't stay in this position. Make a decision. It needs to be made, or the universe will make one for you. It's not always a bad thing, but you know, you really want to, you know, look at the sides that you have to make a decision on and make it. Don't don't stay in that Two of Swords feeling. You need to, otherwise you'll never move forward, right? You'll never figure it out how to make things balance. These twos are all over the place. So, you know, it's really going to be an important piece to this reading, to this situation. So I hope you enjoyed this. Reminder, hit that thumbs up button. If you need a personal reading, my link to my email is below. Just put in personal reading and I'll let you know what I offer. Hit that thumbs up, give me a comment. Take care. Have a beautiful day.